So spring calving versus fall calving. Uh, so for our fall calvers, we put the bulls in end of November, 1st of December, and our spring calving, we put the bulls in end of May, 1st of June. And the reason we do that so late on our spring calves is so that we get the calves in March and April, so that we don't have to calve in February, because February is usually a pretty rough month around here. Usually very cold and icy. That's when we usually get all our ice storms and snow and everything like that. Uh, Fall calving works better for us, not everybody, but for us with our cattle. We have a much higher percent conception rate breeding in the fall than we do. So the market is better to sell springborn calves because you're shipping them in December. But for us, the numbers work out better to do fall calvers more because we're getting more calves. So we just flat have more numbers. And so it pencils out to be a lot better. Live calf is worth way more than a not live calf. Duh. So that so if you're controlling it that much, it is going to change a little bit because part of the reason they don't breed for spring for us when we put them in June is that if it's a hot year, the grass is going to dry up real quick. So if you've got them in a barn or something like that, if you've got cows in a barn and you're pushing the feed to them and they, they're fat and happy, that's going to play a big factor into it too. Now you're not going to be able to change the weather, but if they're in the shade, that's going to help a little bit. But anything that you can do to control it is going to benefit, but it's going to come at a cost too. I mean, you're going to have, you know, you're running them through the chute all the time. You got to have the facilities. You got to have, the semen on hand. You got to, if you don't know how to do it, you got to pay arm service. You know, it is costly.